لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So this lesson, guys, is on page 24, and according to the Noorani Qaidah lesson, is lesson 7. However, according to our lesson, we're going to continue with what we are learning. Okay? So, guys, page 24, the learner must be able to learn that Tanween means, what does Tanween mean? Just two zabar or two lines, which is two fatha, or two lines at the bottom of the letter, which is called kasra, or two zer, so two kasra, okay? Or two dhammas or two pesh. That's what Tanween means. Tanween means two zabar, two zer, two pesh. Or those of us who are used to the Arabic words, fathatain, dhammatain, kasratain. What we are going to use for the purpose of this series, for this video, is two dhamma, two kasra, and two fatha. That's it. So two fatha, two kasra, and two dhamma. Two pair. So two fatha means two zabars, two. Dhamma, fathatain in Arabic. Okay. So like that. Two dhamma means two pesh, means dhammatain in Arabic. Okay. Kasra, two zers, which is kasratain. So to make it easy, guys, Tanween on its own. Tanween on its own is never gunna. What does gunna mean? Sound from the nose. There is no humming sound. No humming. Okay, like for example, an, ban, tan. That's mistake. It's an, ban, tan, than, jan, han, khan. And if Tanween is followed by a alif, is also not long, short. For example, ba alif two fatha, ban. That's mistake. It's ban. Ba alif two fatha, ban. Ta alif two fatha, tan. Tha alif two fatha, than. Jim alif two fatha, jan. And fatha as usual makes a sound. Kasra as usual makes a e sound. Dhamma as usual makes a u sound. So an, ban, tan, than, jan, han, khan. Kha is one of the 7 fat letter. In, bin, tin, thin, jin, hin, khin. Kha is one of the 7 fat letter. So zun, sun, shun, sun, sada is one of the 7 fat letter. No gunna. The main critical thing to remember on this lesson, and the child must be able to identify, is there is no gunna sound. There is no humming sound. There is no noise from the nose. Okay? That is the key thing. So, what is, there are 3 types of Tanween. The first one is two fatha. Second one is two kasra. And the third one is two dhammas. That's it. So, fathatain, kasratain, dhammatain. Two zabar, two zer, two pesh. So, keep it at that. Okay? And that's your lesson done, finished. And the next part, which is noon saakin, which all it means is noon with a sukoon on top. You know that little like a dal, symbol. That's what it means. Noon with a saakin on top. So I don't know why I'm going to use Donald Trump, because everybody knows the name Donald Trump. So if Donald Trump had a sukoon on his head, he will be known as Donald Trump Saakin. Okay. So if Ahmed had a saakin on top of his head, he will be known as Ahmed Saakin. Okay, that's what it means. Ba saakin, ta saakin, noon saakin, jim saakin, mim saakin, because all of these things has a sukoon on top. That's what it means. The name sukoon is the name of the symbol. But when the ba has a sukoon on top, it becomes ba saakin, ta saakin, jim saakin, ha saakin, kha saakin, mi saakin, because I have a saakin on top, invisible one. Okay, so the child must be able to identify that, explain that. Tan. The sound of a saakin and tanween is same. That's all it means. Ta alif two zabar tan. Ta alif fathatain tan. Ta alif two fatha tan. Ta noon saakin. So ta noon saakin fatha tan. Ta noon saakin zabar tan. Same sound. And this is what you do. So let's go to the mashq exercise. Addan. Is maddi asli because there is fatha before the alif. Dan, the 2 zabar or the 2 fatha on top of it is known as tanween. That's it. That's how you explain. Jazakallah. And this is the end of our lesson on page 25 on Noon Saakin.